So what's up everybody? This video is going to be a Black Clover discussion as to Yami and his family. What exactly did Yami do? I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I don't think it's going to be like an Itachi type of thing, but it'll be very interesting to see what exactly happens there. Also, I will speak about what this means as Yami as a character moving forward, because he did hide this whole entire time. We'll talk about how Asta might view Yami in the future. So let's get into this Black Clover discussion. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, comment. Please hit me with some false copyright strikes. So let's get this channel back to 5,000. Last chapter, Black Clover 341 ended with a bang. It's worth the wait. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna see a backstory that we've been waiting for a long time as a fandom. We wanted to know what caused Yami to end up in the Clover Kingdom. Obviously, we're not gonna get Yami's full perspective because we're gonna get it from Ichika's perspective. So we're not gonna get the whole entire story, which leads me to believe that Yami might end up being in the Land of the Rising Sun again. I mean, I will love that reunion with Yami and Ichika. So with that being said, we're not going to get the full story. So the flashback may not be 100% of what actually happened. Later on, we're probably going to figure out that Yami is most likely being blamed and scapegoated for actions that maybe his family or possibly the states or Land of the Rising Sun's government did. I don't think Yami actually killed off his family. He's most likely being framed, which led him to leave. Yami and Ichika both seem to have dark magic or dark auras, so I believe that Yami and Ichika's family is a clan that has something to do with dark magic, and we know that dark magic has something to do with possibly rituals to the underworld, because we know that dark magic can affect devils and also the other world. We saw when Yami did a dimensional slash and he hit 𝚲𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛, that devil in the Shadow Palace. He was in another dimension, but Yami still sliced him. The devil basically said dark magic can affect the other world, which leads me to believe that Yami's family, their clan, has to do something with Onis. Maybe there's a possibility that Onis are just devils in Black Clover. I mean, they kind of look similar if you look at it. Onis have the horns, they have that monstrous face. They kind of look like devils in Western societies. So Onis are probably going to be relevant coming up soon, because we've already seen somebody with an Oni mask in Black Clover. One of the 7 Ryuzen has that proof that there's Onis. Maybe Yami's clan is well in depth and also known to deal with Onis. And there's a possibility that something similar to what happened to Nacht's family, where they mess with forces that they shouldn't have messed with, that probably end up happening with Yami's clan. Maybe Yami got greedy and he wanted to get power from this almighty Oni. However, the Oni didn't accept him and caused to wipe out his clan, similar to what happened to Nacht. I mean, I think there's a reason why Nacht and Yami have such a strong relationship. Not only because Nacht and Yami are childhood friends and they were childhood delinquents basically, and also their magic is similar, but also their backstories are similar as well. Because if Yami's family ended up dying similar to how Nacht's family died, it will make a lot of sense as to why they're so close, and also where the name the Black Bulls come from. Because we think that the Black Bulls come from Nacht's past and what happened to Nacht and Morgan. However, there's a possibility that the Black Bulls, the symbol was created because of Yami's curiosity or his attempts to get into the devil rituals and devil worshipping in the Land of the Rising Sun, but it's going to be like with Onis. Another thing that was interesting to me is that I remember in the Grand Magical Nights, which still doesn't make sense to me, as to how all the other captains had no idea what Asta's power was, but Yami figured out it was anti-magic out of everybody. How did he know? He might have somebody that might have to do with not magic, but anti-jujutsu, whatever they call it. Maybe he got that from an Oni, who knows? But going with traditional Japanese mythology, there's going to be an Oni in Black Clover. I'm telling y'all. Not like somebody wearing a mask. Most likely, that Oni killed Yami's family. And Yami most likely tried to do some ritual, tried to bring its power, get its strength, but it backfired. Because there's no way that Yami, we knew him for such a long time, would do something this despicable. Tabata knows that the fandom is not gonna like Yami if he actually murdered his family, his clan. If there's a reason why he had to do it, then yeah, but that's going too much the Itachi route. Knowing Tabata, he's not gonna go the Itachi route. He's going to have similar aspects to it, but he's gonna do his own thing. The fandom and us are not gonna like Yami ended up killing his family because the land of the rising sun needed stability. I don't think that's the case. However, the weird thing too is how Ryu spoke of Yami in a positive way. When Ryu said he knows Yami, he didn't say it in a negative way. He said it like, I know him, I'm happy to know him. Even though Ryu seems like the type of person that just is cheerful, but he didn't seem like a negative reaction of him knowing Yami. Plus, the fact that Asta knows Yami, and if Yami did this despicable thing, wouldn't he be less trustworthy of Asta? There's something there. To me, it's showing that whatever happened, Ryu knows exactly what happened. And he doesn't blame Yami for the death of his clan. Meaning that whatever happened is not Yami's fault. He's just taking the blame for it. Japan is infamous for honor the clan and make sure that the clan doesn't lose face. People always look at it positively. So Yami's clan could have been dabbling in the dark and doing some negative things with Onis and devils, and that caused them to die. But in order to save his clan's reputation and possibly Ichika's reputation, Yami took the whole blame for it, and that's what caused him to leave. At the start of that flashback, Yami says stay close to Ichika, and there's a gate behind Yami. To be more specific, it's kind of like a Shinto gate, which a lot of these gates aren't connected with a Shinto shrine. It's kind of like the entrance a lot of times to it. It represents protection against evil. Usually they're red. So the fact that we saw Yami standing in front of that gate, I think that's a symbolization. That Tori, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but that Tori gate symbolizes protection from evil. Yami's there, meaning that Yami is most likely protecting Ichika from evil. Whatever Yami's clan did, Yami's trying to protect Ichika from it, which is why he took the blame. There's no way Yami killed his family. We know Yami for such a long time. We know how he acts. He treats the Black Bulls like his family. You think somebody that cares so much about his members will kill his actual family? Of course not. Look how he treats Asta. Look how he treats Magna. Look how he treats Luck. Look how he treats all the other Black Bull squad members. He treats them like family, like he cares about them. A person who massacred his clan is not going to treat people like that. They're going to treat people with complete disgust, coldness, and not care about their well-being. We've been shown multiple times Yami cares about the Black Bulls. He saved them when they were in the underwater seabed temple. He was happy that they got stronger. He was also happy that he simply came in time and helped them. Yami showed that he is a person within the 𝚘𝚙𝚅 society that doesn't have that urge to do a massacre. Yami is not the type of person to do the deeds that Ichika thinks he did. I'm telling you, Yami is protecting Ichika without her knowing. Whatever happened in the past, Yami doesn't want Ichika to know about it. And even if Ichika thinks he doesn't care about her, I'm pretty sure he does. Because remember, they're family. We've seen how Yami is with the Black Bulls. Of course, he's gonna have some type of love towards his little sister. And we know that Yami does like tough love type of stuff. This is tough love for her. He has to sacrifice his well-being, his reputation to make sure that she doesn't live a life of being outcast by society because their clan did some wicked, foul things. That's what I think happened. There's just too many things going on there that doesn't make sense to me. The fact that Yami is in front of a gate that in Shintoism means protection from evil. So Yami is protecting his little sister from this evil that's most likely an Oni. But that's all I have to say for this topic right now. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked this discussion. Let me know what you think happened that caused Yami's and Ichika's plan to completely get destroyed. You think Yami's being framed by the government, by an Oni, or do you think he's trying to protect that his clan did something so horrendous that he'd rather take the blame and make sure that Ichika doesn't get outcast? Alright, like if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.